Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm here today to tell you about a new project that I've started, and that is to create my own subscription box. And my subscription box is going to be called, or it is called, Kawaii Craft Kits. See, those are upside down. I have printed off some stickers for it. This is the logo. And yep, printed off some stickers, laminated myself, pretty DIY. Anyway, yeah, so Kawaii Craft Kits, it's a monthly subscription box where you can make a cute craft project each month. And so the crafting supplies will vary from felting supplies to polymer clay supplies to resin supplies, like random supplies. If I find there's a certain craft in Japan that is, really popular or really cute, then I'll make a kit for it. And that'll be that month's subscription box. So yeah, it's inspired by cute culture, kawaii culture, and I created it because I found that it's really hard to find the types of cute supplies that I use here in the US, and you can't find them in store, and oftentimes you'll have to order them online, wait a long time for shipping. There's usually a lack of instructions on how to use them, or lack of inspiration, or it's just confusing process, or like you don't know what the quality is going to be like. So I created this subscription box to bring people the craft supplies. Each month you'll receive the tools and supplies necessary to make a cute craft project of your own, as well as a monthly video tutorial which will include 1 or 2 example projects that I create. And of course, you don't have to make the exact projects that I'll be making or showing you how to make. I want you to be able, if you're like a more seasoned crafter or you want more freedom, I want you to be able to make whatever you want with these tools. And I really hope that you'll share your creations with me as well. And that's also something I'm really excited for, to see what people make out of it and how much they learn and grow with my monthly craft kits. So I'm also hosting a giveaway to kind of spread the news about Kawaii Craft Kits. So yeah, it's going to be a polymer clay tool starter kit with the tools and some polymer clay you'll need to get started in polymer clay. So I wanted to provide an example of a box that you could receive 1 month, and so I created this felting supply starter box, and this includes enough supplies to get started in felting. And I also included a inspiration project to make this dongo keychain, and so I'll go into that video now so you can kind of see what to expect with each tutorial video. So let's do that now. First, here are all the supplies that you would receive for that month, and I'm still working out the packaging and the boxes that I would ship it in, but here's an example of the contents for the month. And yeah, if you're subscribed to my channel and you've watched some of my videos, you know that I'm obsessed with crafting and cute things, and so this box kind of marries those two things, and it'll include a lot of the crafting that I like to do, and it will include really cute projects that you can make each month. And I hope that each project will be something that you're proud of, something you can even gift to someone, or something that you can keep for yourself and use, or wear or use. So that's the goal of the box. So here are all the supplies you need to create your keychain. I have the 3 colors that you'll need separated out, so you just want to take them out of the packaging, and then you're going to make each of them into a felt ball. So the process is the same for all 3 colors. You just want to take the felt and roll it up into a ball shape, and then you're going to take the largest of the needle sizes and you're just going to poke it a lot, and it'll form and become more firm, and you can poke it to your desired firmness. And just make sure that you don't poke yourself, because it's really easy to do. So just pay attention to where you're poking, and yeah. Each of the felt balls took me about 9 minutes to do, and I'm speeding it up for the purpose of this video, obviously, but I just listen to some music while I poke it, or just talk to someone, or watch something if you're careful about not poking yourself. So after you're done with all 3 colors, you're going to tie them together using some embroidery thread. So I'm just using this beige color with a regular embroidery needle. So I'm going to pick up the bottom ball, which is the green in the case of Dongo, and I'm just going to poke the needle all the way through the center, and I'm going to make sure to include enough thread to where I think it's more than what I'll need. And once I'm done with that, I'm just going to tie a knot at the end and secure it. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the white ball that's in the middle. I'm just going to create this loop kind of in the middle bottom of the ball and then pull it onto the green one. And then I realized there was a much easier way of doing this, which is to thread the needle through the center of one of the balls. And so I'm doing that with the white one here. And so I just poking it through the center of the Dongo ball. And then I'm going to take the pink one and do the same thing with it. So yeah, I should have done that to begin with, but that's what crafting is all about. It's about experimenting, finding the best way to do something. So I find it just like part of my process, and the next time I want to do something, I know that I can make it better or faster, so I find it extremely rewarding. And then when I'm done, I'm just going to create a loop on the top of the pink ball to kind of, finish it off. And then I'm just going to snip the remaining thread as close as I can to the knot. And then what I'm doing here is taking just a little bit of the pink felt and I'm going to kind of stab it onto where the knot is so that it'll cover the knot. And then I'm going to do this as well on the bottom with the green color where I had the knot down there. So I'm going to be taking the smallest of the needles, and you have to be really careful with these because these will break very easily. I actually ended up breaking one and had to get my sister to give me another one of hers. But yeah, so just like don't go too fast and just be like careful of how you're bending it. But the small needle is really good for when you want to do detail work, which is why it's important to have one. So then the next step is to attach the dowel rod into the bottom, which acts as the stick for the dongo. And I'm using some pliers, and I really don't know why I did this because a much better technique would be to use an awl. That's AWL, which is a tool that I would include in the kit for this. But anyway, you just want to kind of like perforate or create a hole in the bottom to where the dowel can stick in, and then I'm just going to secure it in there using some E6000, which is my favorite all-purpose crafting glue. So then one of the last steps is to attach a jump ring into the felt piece itself. And so I'm going to be taking the smallest needle, which is this pink one in my case, and I'm just going to poke it through the center top part of the pink. And this will create a little hole or groove that you can use to feed a jump ring through. And so you just want to open up a fairly large jump ring with some pliers and then feed it through this like channel that you've created. You can then attach one of the keychains, or you can even attach it just directly to your keyring. So then that's pretty much it and you're done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and make sure to sign up for the newsletter for Kawaii Craft Kits on my website to be notified of all the updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!